The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
A seasoned veteran. We're seeing more chapters being added in Stafford's decorated career. Secured a Super Bowl ring, remains a respected leader, and his stats, they're better than ever. Now we just continue to watch him climb the ranks of the NFL's all-time passing leaders.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Stafford finding Jefferson there. First down, L.A. They'll look to throw here. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And this will be taken at the 13. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They go play action now. Lawrence. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Lawrence now off the bootleg. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Jones now in motion left. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. They go play action with Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Lawrence going to throw again. Looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Hey, I'm 7. Hey, let's go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Zay Jones from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now Lawrence. And he rifles one incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence crossing right, and he hits his man. It's Jones. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. They'll run with ETN. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got it. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people make...
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So Matthew Stafford in the offense, down by 2 touchdowns, 2:14 to play. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now a first down throw. Stafford looking left sideline, incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
This is Robinson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Stafford. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To the air again, Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught at the 2. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They'll try to run with Etienne. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot.